Hello, friends. Have you ever gazed up into the night sky and wondered at the possibility of life on other planets? What marvelous beings might exist out there, hands extended in friendship, awaiting the moment when we humans take our first tentative steps into space? What tales will be told of that glorious day when we are first contacted by our brothers from beyond the stars?
All systems go, General. 4.
Come on, baby, show us what you got.
3.
What the hell?
2.
What in the blue blazes is that?
1.
No, wait! Stop the countdown!
Incompetent fool. I should never have sent you.
What's shaking, Pox? You look a little, what's the word, constipated.
Let's just say I hope you turn out to be less of an evolutionary dead end than your predecessor.
You lost me.
Shall I tell you a secret? Few of our people know this, but the DNA patterns in our cloning banks are becoming more and more degraded with each new clone.
That's bad, right?
Only if we want to retain our immortality through cloning. Of course it's bad! I sent Crypto-136 in search of a planet we visited many eons ago. A planet seeded with pure Furon DNA. But I lost contact.
Let me get this straight. You sent me, him, Crypto-136, to a hostile planet, and he's disappeared. Maybe captured, maybe even being tortured as we speak.
Well, I wouldn't jump to any conclusion.
I bet you wouldn't. Let me tell you something, Pox. You're a smart cookie. But there's a time for thought, and there's a time for action. And this is one of those times.
Which?
The second one.
Perhaps you're right, 137.
Course I'm right. You kidding me? A cryptosporidium captured by a bunch of monkeys? We gotta go in. We gotta crack some craniums. We gotta rescue me. Him, he's gotta rescue me. I mean, I gotta... Brains, man, when do I get to blow things up?
Patience, Crypto, patience. I take your point. Prepare the mothership.
That's what I'm talking about. So, what's the name of this crummy planet?
Our destination. The planet Earth.
And so begins our conquest to the human race. Hey everybody, it's me. I'm just going to... You can know me as Joe. Yeah, that sounds good. Joe. I'll be the main head of Let's Playing Together, except this time I'm going to be alone. Occasionally there will be a game where I'm alone because I can stream the video through Skype, but... well, I can't really have anyone else commentate with me because I can't stream the audio through Skype. Anyway, for big cinematic cutscenes like that, I won't talk over it. I'll just talk over the normal ones. Okay, so what we have here, archives. These are just what happened. you don't really need these for anything. They'll probably be explained in depth later. The hangar, this is where you select your missions. Pox's lab, that's where you get power-ups. I'll go there once we actually get enough brain matter for power-ups, but you don't even know what brain matter is yet. Well, you do, but not in this game you don't. And these are just options. We have everything set and dandy. So, to the hangar, our first place is Turnip Seed Farm, destination Earth. I love how the option is invade rather than go to. Anyway, now starting off things here, we're going to go to Turnip Seed. Bam. Ha. I really love that animation of the ship landing. It looks pretty sweet.
Orthopox to Cryptosporidium 137. Come in, Cryptosporidium.
Crypto here. How's the view from the safety of the mothership?
Very funny. Let's just say I'm glad I'm up here and you're down there. Loathsome.
Seriously, I love Pox.
Now, Crypto,
He's
to
pretty
ensure this
funny.
invasion runs smoothly, it is imperative we identify the dominant life forms on this world. Those lactating bovoids are likely candidates.
Surely you don't mean those foul-smelling gas bags beyond the fence?
Yes, I'm afraid I do.
But they're covered in nipples.
Now,
Whoa.
Cryptosporidium,
Hey, why do you think that's a bad thing?
pay attention. You may look and aim by physically manipulating the right
So
thumbstick.
Pox is gonna explain.
You can move about the area using the left thumbstick.
Alright, so he basically explained the basics. Move around with the left thumbstick, aim with the right thumbstick. If you couldn't tell yet, this is a wait.
You will be receiving psychokinetic telemetry from the mothership. The data will appear on that area map or as virtual indicators floating above noteworthy creatures and objects in your vicinity.
Okay, I don't really know how to describe this. It's like, it's not quite a third-person shooter, obviously, but action, adventure, it's pretty good. Anyway, press A to jump, and then press A while in the air to use jetpack. Jetpack lasts for about 3 seconds, and you can tell how much is left in your jetpack by the red bar. And now, something I would like to bring up. He said they're covered in nipples was a bad thing, but more nipples means more babies to feed, and more babies means a more populated race, and more populated race means more strong, more strong, more strong. Anyway, gonna go, jump over the car. Yes, first ability, Pox is going to explain it, but I better do it too. So anyway, go up to any person, go up to any person, press the left trigger, and then press the A button. That will scan them, which basically tells you what they're currently thinking.
We can peer into the minds of lower life forms via the cortex scan. Rip the preliterate thoughts from their pathetic little brains.
See, watch. This is awesome.
Primitive, yet profound.
Primitive?
Scan another one.
Primitive, yet profound. Anyway, something I'd like to say before the real action starts. I always thought as Crypto, as what Invader Zim would look like as an adult. Or not look like, act like as an adult. And then, funny thing is, I am 75% sure that Pox is the voice of Crypto. Or, not... not the voice of Crypto, I meant Zim. Anyway, scan this.
They eat with their mouths. Ugh, I think I'm going to be violently ill. Attention, Earth creature. This planet is now part of the Furon Empire. Your benevolent masters welcome you.
Something you can notice is that
we wish to abduct you
something,
for the purpose of scientific
grass kind of
research.
glitches.
The procedure will be protracted and invasive. Do you have any objections? Earth creature, I am addressing you. Respond or be vaporized. I don't care how many stomachs you have. I don't have time for this.
Alright, something else that that the Krypton people have as a power. You press the left trigger and then you press the Y button. Well, it's not just the Y. Well, it's not like you press them at the same time. This is basically what happens. Press L when facing an enemy or just something in general, and then you have a list of options. You have they're your PK options. I can't name them all off right now. We'll get to them. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But for now, we have scan, and now we have psychokinesis.
We Furons have evolved the astounding power of psychokinesis. Target an object or creature, then pull and hold the left trigger. While doing this, tap the Y button to lift the target into the sky.
Did not mean to scan it again. Anyway, so we just press Y, and now we have three other options. Push, in, and out. Now, for the force moves we can do, force. Yeah, I guess this is kind of like Star Wars. Anyway, for the moves that we can do, just do any of the moves, just anything that'll knock the cow out. What you can do to save some time, I'm obviously not since I'm explaining it, but to do it, so just bash it into their cow.
Left trigger, then hurl the bovines by double tapping the Y button.
Yep, do what he says. Lift, and then push. Now, this is what it says. Use the mental abilities to drain concentration. Concentration is what you keep your PK abilities going. Later in the game, this becomes crucial, as you will not be needing to use like the lifting ability that much, where you need constant focus. But there's parts of the game where you have this one ability. I'm not gonna spoil it yet, or not spoil it at all. Or this ability that you need. Oh man, you seriously need it. It's you need all the help you can get. Oh, something I should make clear. I can't think of any other way to 100% this.
Slam them into the ground.
Okay, Box, don't interrupt me, bro. Anyway, I'm defining 100%. I don't think I am, which would be getting all the power-ups. Here's the reason why. I think a Let's Play, it should be, like, equal to the first time playing through. Like, what you would need to get instantly. Not just going around getting everything, because then you wouldn't get the truly things to use. This is if you're not going around scavenging for what you need. This is just what you get that's convenient, and then you go and buy stuff. So, I get that out of the way. Go over here, pick up this cow, slam it in the... Oh, I want to slam it into the other. Anyway, pick this up, slam it in the truck.
Martha, you didn't tell me we was having barbecue for dinner. Wait a minute, that ain't steak. That's... Holy mother... Martha, give me the shotgun.
Alright, now we are introduced to our first weapon, the Zap-O-Matic. It's your first weapon, which means it's decent, but still it has its flaws. Basically, go up to someone, target them. We don't really need to go up to them. It's a mid-range weapon. Anyway, target them, hold the right trigger, and you electrocute them. So let's see this in action, and Pox is going to explain it in his terms.
Attention. You do, in fact, have weapons. Try it now and give that puny farmer a taste of the old Zap-O-Matic.
Now, the only thing bad about the Zap-O-Matic, which I'm sure you can get upgrades for, is that you have to hold X for the longest time, or right trigger for the longest time, and by the time that happens, the Zap-O-Matic ammo meter, which automatically recharges, so don't worry about that, it is pretty much down to where it is, so you have to avoid fire if you have multiple enemies. Anyway, new thing you can do is get some brain matter, or brain extraction, or just brains, is by going up to someone, pressing the B button, wait a sec, you have to have enough focus to do this. Go up to someone, left trigger and B, and then target someone, left trigger and B, and then you extract their brain. Brains are used in Pox's lab. This is this game's form of currency. The only way you can get it is from dead humans. So we press B. See, it drains our concentration meter down to 5 bars. Now anyway, grab the brain.
Harold, come on back. You gotta see this. They got a talking horse on the TV.
I love how generically southern they are.
Little green spaceman!
I am not green.
I love how pissed off he is at the stereotype. Anyway, this is our game's form of health. It's kind of like the Halo regenerating body armor, except, well, yeah, I'd call it that. Except there's no health. There's like no health underneath it. Basically, you get shot by pretty much almost anything, except for like maybe a few things that are insta-kill, and then your shield takes the hit. You have to run to avoid enemy fire and let it recharge, and then go back out there and fight, or just run away. Anyway, if your shield is gone and crypto gets fired on, you are dead. So, as shown in the top right, the green bar is our health. Now anyway, just go ahead and take him down. And then, let's just extract his brain. And then,
So you got a thing for cows?
you got a thing for cows. See, look, I got shot in that green bar. See? And now it's all the way back up. Now go over to him, electrocute him, nothing special. And now the cops. Dun 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 dun. I don't know what that was from. I just made it up.
Evening, Ms. Turnip Seed. We got a call from Farmer Dixon over the other side of the state road. Said he heard some pretty
Oh my God,
strange
I love how
noises coming from
generic they
over this
are.
way. What is that? A new silo?
Crypto! That human law enforcement officer is attempting an unauthorized entry of your spacecraft. If those pea-brains were to get their hands on your quantum deconstructor, they could rip a hole in the space-time continuum. Oh, the furonity.
Alright, now vaporize the inquisitive authorities. This bit, in layman's terms, let's go fuck up the police. Anyway, you have 2 cops to take out, so zap 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 zap. See, well, I may recommend picking up. Well, I don't think picking up brain matter is recommended here. I think you just want to get the mission done. I did it because I'm kind of a boss. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. I'm pretty bad at most games I play. Well, not bad, just like, I don't know. So anyway, go back in your saucer, and now you get control of it. Let's go up. Beam me up, Scotty. Yeah, that's right. I went there. Anyway, control this.
Hold the UFO with the left thumbstick.
Yes.
Rotate the UFO with the right thumbstick.
Yes.
This should be simple, even for a lower life form like you.
So basically, you move around. Okay. Now to explain the basic controls, I will just go in depth for it. Basically, the left thumbstick moves you around, the right thumbstick controls where you aim, the red line controls where you fire, or it depends on the type of weapon you're using. And then there are different places to land the UFO. Sometimes this is crucial if you need to get to a place fast, and most levels later in the game have multiple UFO landing points. So anyway, the death ray, just hold it for a bit, and it basically vaporizes anything. But the thing about it is that if you keep holding it for a while, it will overheat. So, now that's out of the way. On our lower map, see the blue markers? This is where we can land our UFO. And basically the exclamation marks on the map are humans that are aware that you are here. This game actually takes some stealth elements later on, which is going to be which are going to be a bit frustrating, but still it doesn't make it any less of a good game. So anyway, we're gonna vaporize her because we can. See, look, we have 3 of these landing points already. These maps are freaking huge by Xbox standards. Anyway, vaporize the barn. Vaporize the silo. Now, as you can see in the top right, all of these have health meters. Some go down easier than others, and others don't. So let's just vaporize everyone here like bosses from beyond the stars. Now all we need to do here is boom. Boom, boom. Laser, 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 laser. Rapid fire. Oh shit, it's the military.
Move out, man! Move, move, move! I don't know, but I've been told
Oh, great.
I love how
the human military-industrial complex. We
It's
can't
just the
allow them
humor
to
in this
alert their leaders to our
humor in this
presence.
game is so
Exterminate
top notch.
them. Now.
Anyone can get this game can get one laugh out of any person who's ever. Whoa, okay. So jumping right in, we have to annihilate the military threat. The tanks are your worst enemy here. Everything else doesn't really matter, but just take down the tank first. See, it's doing a lot of damage. The other ones you don't have to worry about, but still, you have to do it anyway. Anyway, the saucer's hole. Basically what it says is taking damage, this is basically what happens. Keep getting shot, and you're gradually in hot water. I think it's been a while since I played this, but I'm pretty sure your saucer starts smoking and catches on fire once it's at a certain damage point. But anyway, you cannot regenerate like Crypto can. You have to destroy buildings, and then there's a repair pod, which Pock's somehow hidden there before you even got there, and then you get repaired. And Crypto is dead as soon as the saucer is too.
Look out.
So,
There are more to the north in the bushes.
so there's more in the north. Avoid the tank.
The humans are making a final push.
They're making a final push, so that means you're close. See, look, there's electrical, or I don't know what that is. Probably some alien energy seeping from the back of the hole. So now, see, these tanks are freaking accurate. This is why they're so annoying. But then there'd be no challenge if we didn't have an enemy that was like this. Anyway, fly, fly, avoid, laser, avoid, laser, boom.
Did you see what I saw?
You bet your sweet ass I did. What did you see?
Little green man in a flying saucer wiping out the best infantry unit in the U.S. Army.
Right, good. Me too. Green? Not gray?
Don't be a stiff. You know what it means?
Absolutely. What?
It means the paper's got it right for once. Get on the horn to Silhouette. We've got the worst-case scenario.
The eggheads were actually onto something? I don't believe it.
Believe it, Roswell was only the beginning. The invasion is on.
Mission complete. Now basically at the end you get a newspaper like this that basically summarizes what happens. Okay, let me try to do my newspaper voice. Grover County Gazette. Cattle mutilation pandemic. Vermont disappears amidst the cow abuse allegations. Who is the Miss? I can't read it. And then it says find out on page something. Saving game, autosave successful. DNA harvesting. Now, we cannot harvest DNA while in a saucer, unfortunately, but as long as we're on foot, we can gather as much as we want. Now, the thing about this, we have to get enough DNA to unlock the next mission. So, we have to collect 220 DNA because we already have 30. So, see here, you have 3 landing points. One is here, another is a bit farther out, and another is by the destroyed barn. Pretty much any of these places are good because you're pretty much next to a lot of humans. So we're just going to land here for variety's sake. And I'm pretty sure in that cutscene we just got shot by a tank. I'm pretty sure in this game's second sequel, which is called Destroy All Humans, Big Willie, that the... Oh, wait, never mind. Anal probe. Oh, baby. This is one of the funniest weapons in the entire game. So first we press X to cycle weapons. Now we target someone, we shoot at them, and basically it goes into them and comes out of their ass. Oh, man. This is so funny. Watch, we'll test it on this farmer.
Come on back, I didn't mean no harm.
Oh, man. This game is great. But I don't really know how to use it correctly to harvest DNA. Oh, anyway, if you notice, they will inform the others too. So I recommend taking on a group with caution. At least use a big weapon. So anyway, since this is just gathering DNA, I think we're just gonna cut this part out, and I will meet you back here once I collect enough DNA for the next mission. So I will see you guys then. Okay, we're back, and now with all the DNA we've acquired, we are heading back to the mothership. The way you do this, go back to the flying saucer, hop in. Oh, something I'd like to make a couple quick notes. Hold on, I'll wait until we're up into the air. Actually, I'll wait until we're in the mothership. That seems to be the safest place to do it. So, returning to the mothership. New mission available.
Now then, I know what you're thinking. What can I, a lowly novice, do to help bring about the destruction of Earth and the inevitable reign of the Furon Empire? Well, I'll tell you. It was in the earliest days of the Empire we realized our species was doomed. Eons of waging war on inferior races with unregulated atomic weaponry had mutated our genes. We could not propagate due to our complete and utter lack of genitalia. Fortunately, a Furon ship happened upon Earth on its way back from destroying the Martians. Human society was young and nubile. Sailors on a foreign planet, letting off steam, one thing led to another. Long story short, every human being alive today has buried deep in his genetic code a strand of Furon DNA. Over the eons, we've learned to clone ourselves, but with each iteration, the information degrades, and the results are increasingly unpredictable. The Furon genes in humanity's DNA are ancient, uncorrupted. They represent the future of the Furon race. If only we can get at them.
Alright, now that Pox has explained the history of why the Furon race's DNA has been so corrupted, I'm going to explain a few things. First of all, during that, lapse in time, I died. Yes, I know, I died. I told you I'm not very good. Anyway, the reason because of this, you cannot swim. Do not try it. Don't. And the thing about this, every time you die, there's a funny newspaper ad that comes after that has some funny headline. Anyway, besides that, weapons-wise, the anal probe, I forgot that the anal probe, fully charged, and you fire it at someone, you gain more DNA than using your extracting PK ability. You get 25 DNA a dangerous person, dangerous as in like they have a gun. You get 25 instead of getting 10 from their dead body.
Oh, don't
So,
mind me. I'm only a fictional character in a simulated universe after all. I haven't anything better to do, really. I'm just a bunch of electrons fluttering about inside your console, and a few hundred kilobytes of data stored on your DAH disk. Don't pay any attention to me!
I fucking love Pox. Anyway, that's all I really have to say. Long videos start, mainly just cutscenes and stuff, and mainly just each mission is a pretty long one in the game. So, next time on Let's Play Destroy All Humans, we'll be destroying more humans. See you then.